still wet, but it's supposed to stop after 10 a.m. today.
It is great.
Strap yourself in. This season, we want you. Join us at Toyota Racing.
If this is correct, press 5. And then it'll tell you whatever it's playing at 8 a.m. It goes like this. Hello and welcome to Movie Hall. You gotta stay in that voice the whole time. It's before AI, it's before computers, it's before all that. You just tell everybody you want to see the movie. Every time you were going to the movies to see what was playing. You know, otherwise you rode your bike for 3 miles to the movie theater, and then you got there when you wanted to see what's playing.
Sure, these cost $1,000. You not get away at $500.
They're excited.
I'm gonna kick them off.
Right by us. Yeah.
a second guaranteed spot of 4 available to race in today's Daytona 500. He won his first Cup Series race here in Daytona in the 2011 Coke Zero Sugar 400. David pilots the built submarines Ford for RFK Racing, car number 60. Starting 37th from Kannapolis, North Carolina, Daniel Hemrick. Your 2021 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion returns to the Cup Series behind the wheel of the number 31, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. His Daytona 500 win came in dramatic fashion after winning in double overtime. One of the most accomplished drivers in NASCAR history. He is a 2-time Cup Series champion with a combined 229 NASCAR National Series wins. Austin Dillon! No stranger to checkered flags here at Daytona, Ryan Blaney! Today, he begins his title defense as a reigning NASCAR Cup Series champion, Corey LaJoie! The third generation racer begins his 4th full-time California, A.J. Allmendinger! Today, he will make his 11th start in the Great American Race, piloting the number 16, Celsius Martin Truex Jr. He is your 2017 NASCAR Cup Series champion and 2-time Kaz Grala. He raced in Tom Ford. Starting 24th from Mobile, Alabama, Bubba Wallace. He's fresh off his first appearance in the Cup Series playoffs last season and is looking to build off that momentum in 2024. Behind the wheel of his Toyota Camry for 2311 Racing, Jimmy Johnson. The 7-time NASCAR Cup Series champion punched his ticket to race today in the 66th running of the Daytona 500. He was inducted into the NASCAR Hall of Fame. Justin Haley! In just his 3rd series start, Justin earned his first Cup Series victory here in Ross Chastain! This driver is a 4-time Cup Series race winner, including a victory at the 2023 season finale in Phoenix. He is one of only 3 drivers to win Rookie of the Year honors in all 3 of NASCAR's National Series. From Prosper, Texas, Chris Buescher. He is the most recent Cup Series winner at Daytona with a victory in last year's Coke Zero Sugar 400. William Byron. He made his first Cup Series Championship 4 appearance last season on the strength of 6 victories. The Bunny, Kyle Larson. This 23-time race winner is also your 2021 NASCAR Cup Series champion, driving the number 5 HendrickCars.com Chevrolet. Brad Keselowski. Making his 14th Daytona 500 start, he is a NASCAR Cup and Xfinity Series champion, Ty Gibbs. He's a 23 Rookie of the Year, competing in his first. Zane Smith, your 2022 NASCAR Truck Series champion, Daniel Suarez. Your 2016 Xfinity Series champion comes off a win in the NASCAR Mexico Series race. As a 2nd-generation driver, he begins his 3rd full-time season. Eric Jones. In 2018, he earned his first win here in Daytona. Nemechek. Returning to the Cup Series full-time in the Dollar Tree Toyota, Hocevar. 2024 marks his first full-time. Denny Hamlin! Ranked 3rd on the all-time Daytona 500 win list. Today he drives. He's a 3-time pole winner in the Daytona 500, carrying on the legacy of the number 48, Austin Cindric. Is the only rookie to win the Great American Race. He'll drive the Chase Elliott. The 2020 NASCAR Cup Series champion and winner here on the Daytona Road Course is a 6-time winner of NASCAR's most popular driver award. Consecutive championship 4 appearances for this driver and a 61 the Blue-Green Vacation Duel on Thursday night and is a 2-time Xfinity Series champion, Michael McDowell. He enters his 17th year, Joey Logano. He's a 2-time NASCAR Cup Series champion. He'll lead the field to the green flag of the Great American Race.
Christopher Bell for the win. All of McLeod right together side by side.
DJ.
Thundering back to the start finish line.
Champion of the Daytona 500 hat. Congratulations!
moved so fast, came out with a racing car crash off turn number 4 and drove a multiple race car contest on these speedway racing.
Now leads at the Daytona
2 here around the high banks of Daytona.
Let's take a look what happens here. This is Kyle Busch's pit stop. As he's leaving pit road, does he possibly
possibly make contact with anybody. Looks like he's clear leaving the pits. Looks like the left front tire changer tried to catch Kyle Busch before he left. Maybe that tire was not. turn number 3. Keselowski has a clear lane at the bottom, but he gets turned by William Byron up into the outside wall. And then at that point, all those cars that are right on top of each other, 3 by 3, several rows deep, have absolutely nowhere to go. Joey Logano involved in the crash. Denny Hamlin in the middle of that. Several other cars all step in and collide. In the middle of turn 3, Ryan Blaney, a reigning Cup Series champion, taken out in this crash among others. Just looks like maybe some contact from behind, possibly off the front bumper of Alex Bowman that shoved William Byron into Brad Keselowski, and the entire pack comes apart.
Looking for any opportunity was William Byron moving forward. Brad Keselowski was that car ahead of him.
So let's rejoin the motor racing effort.
Priest and Tyler Reddick, Eric Jones, and Chris Buescher.
Trying to get out of shape a little bit. Unfortunately got 6. And yeah, I saw everyone wrecking in front of me there. I tried to. He's gonna come over.
That's Tyler Reddick. We're going to get a word with Joey Logano. He has also been released from the care center. Joey, walk us through what happened.
Speedway racing again. I don't know. It's a lot of fun until it happens. Pushing the shove in there at the end.
Just didn't make it to the end.
That's Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Launch driver out of the care center. Daniel Suarez. Daniel, close to the front of the pack.
Car, lights are off. The field rumbles down to the front stretch for perhaps the final time. The Daytona 500. Pace car is in. William Byron, Ross Chastain, there's Shirley Down. He gets back to the green flag on the side.
Organizing
time. How does Daytona 500 champion sound to you right now?
It sounds really damn good. It's this thing's an awesome crowd coming out. I have so many emotions.
It's just second in the Daytona 500. Let's hear from him now. Who brings it home? Spot his teammate after such a great
Byron, he will be awarded his 11th Cup Series win overall. As I mentioned, this is his second win at Daytona. He won in the summer of
with Anthony Alfredo under the Daytona Super Stretch. That drafting assistance from Nemechek, a bit disorganized as it were. And again, it's what cost him. Nemechek pulled back into a side of the side.
Looks like he's kind of trying to look for an opening that outside lane. Nemechek is. Can't find one. Sammy Smith is now in the Junior Motorsports car. He's right there right down the road.
Quick numbers for you tonight. As a reminder, 120 laps, 300 miles.
This first pack is 24 cars long, then you have to drop almost a half a straightaway.
Involved in the crash as well. We are working caution here with 7 laps to go in stage.
AC Mayer's car was the one that was sparking there as it was spinning down the racetrack. And quite dramatic here at the evening sky here in Daytona.
Cole Custer is wildly hurt.
Jesse Love's got damage, Anthony Alfredo's got damage, everybody now scattering to avoid a half dozen race cars who come spinning out of the middle of the pack halfway down the back straightaway.
Yeah, just an all-guyer, or excuse me, check that, rather AJ Allmendinger involved, maybe Shane Van Gisbergen involved, Parker Klingerman, under caution, lap number 36, all-guyer leads. now they're bringing out some mallets and some saws to work on the right front of that car. Right rear damage as well. Jesse Love sits here aboard the wheel of the race car patiently waiting, but fair amount of damage on that automobile as they work on it down here on this end of pit road. Down the back straightaway they go, and John Hunter Nemechek into the back of Jesse Love, turned Jesse into the outside retaining wall. Before he could get there, he got into the side of A.J. Allmendinger, and Alex, it was on from there. So put him under caution, lap 37.
Yeah, that's part of it, as caution is out, and John Hunter Nemechek's car is right down there on the pit lane as it's getting service right now.
And John Hunter Nemechek's Toyota didn't look too bad. They are spending some time on the left front. They've got some mallets that they're pulling out the fenders, doing some work on that left front. Harper Kligerman got the
go racing again in stage number 2. Back underway here at Daytona.
Trapped in the middle, they schemed.
Allgaier's going to spin himself. He tried to slide up and get a side draft off of Custer. He'll spin to the bottom of the racetrack. He'll correct through the gears. Here they come. Green flag is back out.
Taking a piece of action, going down through the grass. John Hunter Nemechek with a split, ready to start the finish line. Josh Balicki spin.
Number 4, Justin Allgaier went to his inside. Nemechek must have had a tire go down because he started fighting the car left and right, simply lost the back end of the machine.
What a piece of driving by Justin Allgaier, who undoubtedly saw the tire go down, and he made
John Hunter Nemechek get that left rear tire put back on and allow him to continue on.
Jet Burton is the current race.
He'll spend time in the outdoors. That 27 car, Jordan Anderson Racing, ended up being the first victory when they scored that win at Talladega for Jordan Anderson Racing. They got a strong team. Mark the rest lock a bit earlier on, right before that last fucking track came out. If he has the opportunity to get out in front, because that damage really, when he made the contact, was along the right side fender of the race car. And these cars are very aerodynamically sensitive when it comes to racing in super speedways, but the teams have gotten very good.
It's pit road, Geico restart zone, 2 drivers approach, and we are underway.
Not get that opportunity because Austin Hill is there with a full head of steam. Jet Burton's going to kick to the outside. 3 wide for a moment for the lead. They're 3 wide at the moment now, as right now Sheldon Creed, Hill, and Burton are going at it.
Creed trying to find some dancing partners. He latches onto the front bumper of Ryan Seed. Austin Hill.
3 to go. The Thunder back off of turn number 4, coming back to the line, and Austin Hill is back to the front at Daytona.
Creed sort of dissipated. Ryan Seed was there, as was Riley Hurts, but they're not close enough to push him right now. Austin Hill leads back.
Trying to block all lanes, coming to the green and white checkered flag, and the conclusion of stage number 2. Austin Hill has the advantage because
Sammy Smith is right there. He's got the top side.
Nose to nose for the lead. Inside lane, Sammy Smith will power through now. He'll regain the top spot. AJ follows him through for second. Top side, Riley Herbst. Riley Herbst will swing wide up the corner. He'll lead the outside line. He tries to get some drafting help now. Trying to inch his way forward. He's going to get it. Here comes Herbst. Side by side for the lead up the end of the back straightaway.
Inside lane has got their act together too. The numbers have grown down there. It's still Sammy Smith leading over Allmendinger with Creed and Parker Retzlaff 1 through 4. Riley Herbst leading.
We're down to 50 laps to go. The United Rentals 300, the season opener for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Back to the line, the inside.
Lanes full of challenge. He'll go to the outside to block Riley Herbst. He'll drop down to the bottom to block AJ Allmendinger off 2.
By cautions 6 times this evening for a total. Jordan Anderson, as they make their stop.
Inside or another vehicle on the racetrack. The caution flag is back out, and it's for Jed Burton.
Yeah, the pace car has slowed dramatically here on the front straightaway, and the reason for that is they're just waiting for the back half of the field to catch up to these 3 drivers that are the top 3 right now in the running order. Ryan Ellis starts. Ryan C. still leads his pack, and the guy going restart from Scott Jensen to the outside.
Because they've gotten away by 2 or 3 car lengths. The field will organize behind them and try and make a run back. Riley Herbst will drop down across the nose of the 3rd place machine. Out in front, Ryan Sieg by 2 car lengths. Ryan Sieg will swing wide up against the outside wall. Now here comes Riley Herbst. He'll dive to the bottom. He's there. He's got to run side by side for the lead on the end of the Daytona Supertrack. And they're wrecking for the back. Jeremy Clements is in the wall. Now others will slide and spin, including Jed Burton. Leland Honeyman is involved. 3 cars tangling and spinning to the end of the Daytona Superstretch.
And that will put us under the caution flag, Mike, for the 8th time tonight. 3 cars getting involved. Jed Burton, Leland Honeyman among them.
Honeyman, who has spun to the inside, he is being tended to by the safety crew that have arrived on the scene.
Piece of that as well. Looked like he got into the right rear quarter panel of Leland Honeyman. Shane Van Gisbergen involved in this crash. Second one he's been mixed up in here tonight in Daytona, but the car's still able to roll. They're going to fix it and get him back out there on the racetrack.
So it looked like Leland Honeyman and Jeremy Clements got together.
Up today, Jed Burton been involved in the last 2 cautions. First we saw him spin off turn 4, now trouble off the end of the back straightaway. 4th 20. Your favorites, Will Ryan C. in his first ever race here in Daytona. Sage Cameron behind him. To the inside, there's a great job.
Not enough to break clear of the challenges in the outside lane. Sieg is right there, drafting help of his own. It's going to be Riley Herbst by a car length. Sammy Smith got punted out of the track to fall all the way to the back of this pack. Up front, Riley Herbst will lead the way down low. But here comes the shove from Ryan C. from Sage Cameron in turn 3. Outside lane with the momentum. Sieg tried to squeeze Herbst down to the bottom, and Riley didn't like that very much. We've seen back at the racetrack. They are leading
By the way, NASCAR is taking a look at the restart. The restart is under review.
going wide and shot off the advance of A.J. Allmendinger halfway down the back straightaway. Up front, Riley Hirsch now throwing blocks right and left. Here they come now with Chandler Smith to the inside for second.
Smith has been so strong near the front of the field all night long. He's got hope from Ryan Sieg as they all try to funnel off a turn number 4.
Riley Hirsch, the race leader, is going to have to make a pass-through penalty. He's being busted for a restart violation.
This is going to be a tough one for him just to get out of harm's way and come to pit road because they are 3 wide all the way back through the pack. Sieg around the outside takes the lead.
Here he comes now under the back straightaway. Riley Hirsch is the first car that leads the lane down low. Meanwhile, here we go. Stays cameras in the wall. Everybody's scattering to avoid. Justin Allgaier hits it. Now spinning down to the inside. Others now begin to crash and collide as everybody, including Daniel Dye, everybody trying to get through. Dye is in and collected. Others now spinning to the inside of the racetrack. That would also be Brennan Poole. About a half dozen cars crash and collide off the end of the back straightaway.
And we are under caution for the 9th time as a crash penalties being handed out.
The position where he would have had to come down pit road and serve that penalty under green. Now with the caution being out, he still has to serve the penalty and he still gives up a lot of track position, but he has the opportunity to gain some of it back on this upcoming restart.
Out in front, Jordan Anderson leading the way here in Daytona. Take a look at some of the stats for him. Starts in NASCAR Xfinity Series. What a story it would be if Jordan Anderson.
There will be 3 laps to go in the United Rentals 300. Jordan Anderson, Chandler Smith, double wide on the front row.
Jordan Anderson, he's going to run on the outside. Yeah, Chandler Smith starting to throw the block there for a moment, and he did not hit. He was unable to do it. Anderson is away with the lead.
That was courtesy of Austin Hill, who gave him a great push down into turn number 3. Chandler Smith goes to 3rd, and Parker Retzlaff 4th as they go 3 wide.
Here they come off turn number 4. There'll be 2 laps to go in the United Rentals 300. Up front, leading, it is Austin Hill.
Turn 2 as the leader, but he's got him lined up in the back door. Austin Hill remains up against the outside retaining wall. Here comes the move from fourth. Brandon Jones steps down to the inside. Smith throws the blocks on his Hill.
Boy, that was close, and they're getting dicey over here in 3 and 4. It's still Hill the leader. Chandler Smith rides second. Brandon Jones all over his back.
White flag here at Daytona as we wrap up the NASCAR Xfinity Series. White flag is in the air.
Austin Hill showing the way. Chandler Smith second. Oh, spinning his feet. Ryan Sieg gets spin. They're piling up on the back straightaway.
Down the back straightaway they come. Austin Hill now is leading the way at the end of the back stretch, racing his way back to turn number 3 with Sheldon Creed in pursuit.
He is not close enough to make any sort of move. The 2 Jordan Anderson cars racing behind him for 3rd. But Austin Hill,
He's got 6 car lengths on Chandler Smith as they race back to the checkered flag and down to the line, Austin Hill.
To victory lane here in Daytona.
So Austin Hill, despite the damage on him.
here inside the top 5. Kim?
Just enough to where we can keep it up front all night and try to control the lanes, and way too close, but it's all God's timing, and looking forward to Atlanta this week. That's so weird to say, this week, so yeah.
That's Chandler Smith, top 5 finish here at Daytona.
All right, so those were the top finishers at the end of tonight's United Rentals 3.